Marshmallow Fanboy back with another review. This time I'm going over Transformers R.E.D, the robot enhanced design. It's a Walmart exclusive, but I ordered it from Hasbro Pulse when they were first announced. I think I ordered these back in January. It was this year, I'm pretty sure. And I just got them in the end of June, I think. So it was a while, but in that time, whenever I went to Walmart to order a figure or something, I checked on their Transformers R.E.D figures to see if anything new was announced or anything was coming out. And not only did I not see anything new, but I didn't see these two offered on Walmart at all. So to this date, as far as I know, even though they're supposedly Walmart exclusive, I've never seen them on Walmart. So I was lucky enough to get them, and today I got a notice from Hasbro Pulse that said, hey, there are some in-stock items. Would you like to see them? And I said, yeah. And these two were restocked. So you should be able to get them depending on when this review comes out. So I got Shockwave and Galvatron. Both of them, I would like to say both of them are from Transformers the movie, but only Galvatron says Transformers the movie. And Shockwave does not, because Shockwave was in more than just Transformers the movie. So on the back, you have the standard, this is kind of, what the figure looks like, and this is what the figure comes with. But on the side panel, you get a better indication of what the figure comes with. In this case, Shockwave comes with Megatron in his gun form. Different hands, a white hand, I'm not really sure why he has one white hand. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I'm not real sure. And two energy blasts. I'm sure those are blasts, yeah. And the same with Galvatron, different hands, the Matrix of Leadership, and two blast effects. I'm not sure if both of those, one is for the cannon. I'm not sure what this wide one is. Not sure, but let's see. It's nice artwork on the side. It's not as nice as say Star Wars Black Series. It is a little weird that it looks like the artwork is sort of like the figure is sort of disintegrating. I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe because of the Shattered Glass series or something. But on the front of the package, no distress. And on the side of the package, there are pieces floating away. So I'm not sure what that's about. But why don't we break these two open, give them a little room to breathe, and let's see what we've got. Okay, now that they're out, let's take a closer look. First, let's focus on the accessories. I have one of the blast effects on Galvatron's weapon. I checked to make sure that they both plugged in, and success, they both plug in. They're a little flimsy, a little bit curved. I'm not sure how to take care of that, but they're pretty flimsy. Got a number of different hands. I put on the Galvatron that I posed, I put his sort of open grip hand in the non-firing hand, and I left the one that sort of looks balled up on the cannon hand. So he's got these hands. He's got a bunch of hands. He's got the grabbies. He's got the claw hand and the fist hand. And he has one claw hand and one fist hand on already. So that takes care of him. Shockwave is more interesting. He has the blast effect. There's no different blast effect. The one on Galvatron has two. He has this sort of giant blast effect. Starts with sort of a wide thing, and then it has a much smaller one. So I guess it's for whatever sort of effect that you're going for. Not real sure there. So Shockwave, see, has one free hand that is white, and that's so that he can have the the gun hand that he's already holding, and he can have a fist, so that it looks a little bit angrier. And he has the same setup in this Energon color, sort of a pale purple. He has the open hand grip so he can wield Megatron. He has the closed fist, and he has the cannon that is a kind of an Energon color. So let me see. Let me do Galvatron first. Why not? Galvatron comes with the blast effect. Like I said, he comes with 4 different hands. Well, 6 total when you get the ones that are already on. He has this the Matrix of Leadership. The nice thing about the Matrix of Leadership is that it was pre-bent so that it just fits over his chest really nice. So that it's not sort of just sticking out and then you have to weigh it down or try to find some way to curve it. It's already like that. Let me take the blast effect out of the port. Let me take the Matrix of Leadership off. So Galvatron is a little bit heavy on the side that has the cannon, which is to be expected. He has a cannon on that side. See the back. He has this thing on, which was always part of him, I know. But it doesn't serve any sort of practical use. It is super cool, though. Let's see. His head looks down. Pretty good. Looks up. Of course, he's got the torso rocker, so he can look way up if he wanted to. His arms go all the way around on both sides. He has the sort of the shoulder hinge. He can move. There's like a butterfly hinge in there, a little bit where he can move like this. But he's also got the other joint that can really butterfly, and then this other hinge. Of course, he's got a bicep swivel, which is cool. He has this black pack on, and that thing just goes all the way around. Nice. He's got double elbows. I don't know if he can really take advantage of it. He can. He can sort of pose with his hand on his hip, or touch his logo. I don't know. Whatever he wants to do. So he can do that. I think he rotates. See at the hand there. Is it a hinge or anything? No. So the cannon, easy to get in position because of the bicep swivel. Easy to manipulate. Easy to do things with. It looks really, really cool. I think he's got these things on his hips, so the legs aren't going to come apart too far. Actually, these things sort of move out of the way. Oh my gosh, are they on a hinge too? They're on a hinge. That is super cool. Let's see, the waist twists there, and because of the way that the torso rocker is set up, that's just a clean crunch. 1, 2, I'm getting ripped. Look at my 4-pack. Okay, enough playing around. So, let's see, ball joints in the legs. I can almost sit all the way down. See, he's got these thigh swivels. So those swivel. Let's see, anything else swivel on him? No. Let's see what the knees do. They look double jointed. Let me see if they... Yeah, he can kick his own butt. That is a win for kicking his own butt. And then the feet have a little bit of side to side. Not a ton of play in there. And you think that the feet would kind of go sort of on this hinge a little bit. It's a little bit. I mean, if he took a step back or something, that would look really cool. And his feet are both planted. Actually, I've turned the corner. That is nice. So yeah, that is Galvatron. I didn't have the Galvatron figure when I was a kid, but I couldn't resist. I've passed on a couple of the R.E.D figures because they were generations that I didn't collect, or figures from G1 that I didn't collect. But yeah, that is a definite cool thing. The only thing is it came with this sort of a screen. I don't know if that's from Transformers the movie or what exactly it is, but it's a little small. Like, I like it, but it should be a little bit bigger so that maybe he can point to something on it or pretend it's a kind of a monitor or something. But you would have to put this on top of something for it to be a little bit bigger than him. So this, I don't know what it is. So yeah, no clue what that is. See, let's go over to Shockwave. Very cool. He's wielding Megatron. I like the fist. The trigger finger goes right into Megatron's trigger. The Megatron weapon is a little flimsy. It's already a little bit bent. Oh, I didn't tell you guys about the packaging. It was my first experience with a lot of the stuff that they're going to do with the plasticless packaging. When they came on their backboards, they were strapped to the backboards. No plastic. I didn't have to get these guys out of molded plastic at all. And their accessories, there was a side that they used to be on where you could see through the clear plastic and you could see them in the molding. And I wondered why they took that out. And it's because they all came wrapped in paper. All of the accessories were wrapped in paper, real easy to take out. The whole thing was a joy to take out, and it was real quick to open. So let's go over Shockwave a little bit. Let me get rid of his blast effect, which is kind of curved. I don't get that. It's not as cool. Let's see. Get rid of Megatron here. The hands are real pliable. I was able to just kind of wedge it open like that. And while it was still trying to close back, I snuck Megatron in there. He's got this cool backpack, which he had when I was a kid. It comes off. It could have come separate. There was a hole in the cardboard where he was strapped to with the backpack through it. This could have been part of the accessories. But I digress, and I will put that back on, and goes back on pretty easy. He's got these side panels too, like Galvatron did. And that's very cool. So let's go over it. Let's see. He looks up a little, just a tiny, tiny bit. Looks down a tiny, tiny bit. Essentially, he's either looking up or he's looking down. The arms go 360. Well, they're connected by hoses. They're not going to go 360 degrees. Maybe they will if you are. Well, you can be creative if you need to get them into positions. The hose is flexible enough to allow that. I'm sure the hose connects somewhere where you could probably plug it back in. I'm not going to try. I have bad luck with hoses. They don't really. They go in, but they don't come back out. Or let's see. He has a much larger, looks like butterfly joint than. Now let's see if that's true. No, it looks like doesn't look like it's a butterfly joint. It looks like it would be though. Let's see, just the hinge comes out really far, really nice and far. Let's see, he has a bicep swivel, so he can do this number. He has let's see, does he have double pin elbows? Can I get him into... rats. It looks like he's just the one hinge on the elbow. It doesn't look like there's anywhere for that to connect over there. It's probably just as well for the hose. Of course, the cannon comes off, so you can replace it with the Energon blaster. I don't know if you can see this on the chest. But there is definitely something in there, like a panel of electronics or something. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe from different angle. There we go. It's faint, but it's back there. I don't know if you could take the chest off. I don't think you can. It would have been on the back of the box, probably. So let's forget about that. But it is a nice detail because there is something back there. It just adds to the quality of the piece. So let's see. Legs move up to there. Nice. See, legs. Wow. Jean-Claude Van Damme splits. Just like on a Galvatron, even with these here, which you can lift up. They're on hinges. That's nice. There's a thigh swivel. Is there double jointed knees? Come on. Yes. Double jointed knees. He can kick his own butt. Or his backpack anyway. His backpack is covering his butt. Let's see. The feet rockers. Has rockers, it moves pretty good. Not as stiff as Galvatron's. And let's see. Can you point the toe at all? A little. Just a little. Not much. Which is probably okay. Let's see. Let's go back down. He's standing a little bit weird. I can tilt it, but I'll do the other one because it's leaning toward this side. There we go. Now he's standing awkwardly. So that is my review of Galvatron and Shockwave. These are excellent figures. Like I said, I didn't have Galvatron when I was a kid. I did have Shockwave. Shockwave isn't rocking a Decepticon logo anywhere I can see on him. But other than that, I don't have any problem with either one of them. Like the plastic-free packaging for the most part. He came with a lot of accessories. This is nonsense. I don't know that this adds anything to anything. I think that this would be best with a maybe like this and maybe some 3 3/4 Star Wars figures. Looking at it like a screen, because it is cool. It's just, it's kind of, it's not tall enough to be interactive, and it's not tall enough to look good in this scale with them. But can't complain. Lots of accessories. You have a little Megatron gun. I bought one of these from a seller on Etsy who was selling this, and theirs was much better. It was solid. It was it wasn't bendy, and this is just sort of, this is awful. I did plug a blast effect in just to make sure that it could go in, and it did, except that when I had it in Shockwave's hand, it started to droop, and I thought, I don't want this thing to just start, just kind of go downhill. So I took the blast effect off. But my concern then becomes, in a hot room, maybe the barrel just droops and it just looks silly. But these are two great purchases. And if you're into the non-transforming Transformers that are essentially just action figures, which is the only kind that I'm collecting right now, then you should definitely get this. So until next time, enjoy your toys.